Welcome back, trainers. I hope everybody had a great Go Battle day. We're going to be taking a look at some fun battles. I didn't really get anywhere for my points, but we are going to be able to pull off some fun wins for you, putting some teams together here, and just some crazy finishes. So kind of the theme for this video is not a particular Pokemon, but more so just pulling off a crazy win or just barely winning with just a little bit of HP or just a bad lead, turning it around and just having a good time with the team here. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on. If you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, before we actually get into the commentary here, and as you can see, the video is only, 26 minutes long. I decided to cut out a lot of wins, a lot of losses, and I also have another video for Go Battle Day that I'm going to be putting up later, so look out for that as well. But I just was thinking, let's just cut it down and just condense it to just really good battles, really fun battles, close ones here. So we'll take a look at that. But I want to get into something else. Okay, now let's address this. Do I focus on the negative comments too much? I will admit, I absolutely do. Should I step away from that? I should. There's really not much more to say about it. I think we all kind of have the gist of it. You can have a sea of amazing comments, and then you got one little speck in there, and you focus on that one. It's like, why? You clearly see people are supporting you, got your back and everything, but I have to focus on that. It's just a kind of a human nature kind of thing. Not everybody, but I personally do it, and I kind of probably should step away from that, right? So I just want to take a moment to thank all of you, because I don't know what's going on, but in the past couple of days, now granted, you all do this all the time, and I am so appreciative of you. And what I'm about to say is this: just give me encouraging comments. Tell me how you appreciate my videos, you look forward to it, and everything in between, okay? I wanted to compile a bunch of comments and put them up for you guys. Maybe we'll do that in another video, but I really appreciate you, and it's uplifting, and I appreciate it, right? And it feels like almost the I don't know what you want to call them, the trolls or whatever, the haters, the jealous people, whatever you want to say, are kind of like slowing down. Maybe maybe it's because I blocked so many people. It's like we're finally making some progress in this war. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to all of you who support me. I see your comments, even though I don't heart everything. I don't heart as many comments nowadays, but I see your comments, right? Sometimes some slip through, and if your comment is a positive one, and if you go back like a couple of days or a couple hours later and you don't see it, it's maybe because you used a trigger word. I got, profanity censored out. I have to go and manually put them in. I think just like the soft, words are okay, but the hard words get censored out, not by just my filter, but by YouTube as well. So don't think I'm just deleting your comments. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I just felt like I had to say this because yeah, I just keep seeing nice comments after nice comments, and I have to address it. I appreciate you all, and I'm grateful for the position that I'm in here and what I do. It's amazing. So here's to keeping it going, and well, we'll see how Pokemon Go is going to be able to turn a lot of their glitches around, right? Because we all know it's all broken, but we just keep playing, right? Because we love it, and we're invested. It's like buying a house, What do you get? You got all the paperwork done, and then come to find out, the person who did the inspection was like, wonky, and there was more problems than you initially thought. And boy, oh boy, it's not looking good, right? So at that point, you're just like, you're invested. You got to start fixing it up. But kind of not the same situation, but you guys see where I'm coming from. With that said, hope you are enjoying the battle so far. That Nidoqueen won in the beginning, right? Poison Fanging down a Swampert. Let's go. So we do have Stone Edge. I see you guys been loving that. And it's a good surprise, especially in this current meta here with the Walrens. Wally's roaming around. You're going to be able to Stone Edge those as opposed to Earth Powering or just Poison Fanging it into oblivion. But you're not going to do that. You're probably just going to get taken out yourself. So there you go. There's that Stone Edge we were talking about. Wow. That was pretty incredible. I did not time that at all. So let's talk about the Walrein here for a moment. Do I notice a difference in having this rank 1? Is it helping me out? Am I, able to win matchups? Absolutely. Oh yeah, this thing as a rank 1 is tanky, and I can see the noticeable difference. It does make a big difference in the matchups. Between two Walreins, you got the Powder Snow going on, and just an extra Powdered Snow being able to survive that or a couple is worth it. You know, your opponent can sneak one through, but if they sneak one or two through, even that extra bulk still gives you that edge. Maybe three is going to be a little much though. Anyways, we got the Trevenant in here. So we got some close battles, right? You know, they're going to get close. Don't worry. We got the old Blaziken coming in a later time here. And I also have another Pokemon that we haven't used in the Ultra League. I don't think really at all. And it is going to be interesting to see what we're going to be able to pull up in the front when we do put it in the back. So we're met with a great lead here. So let's see how this does play out. They're going to be swapping into Glade. So basically right now it's a RPS, rock, paper, scissors for me. We're going to let this, we're going to let this go. Shielding it up because we know they're going to get to 2. And although it is resisted, Confusion is doing a lot of damage. And another Leaf Blade is going to put us not in a great position, but we're going to let it go. So there's one of the shields coming in use here. If they want to double shield this Glade, by all means, be my guest. Let's see if they want to. They're letting it go. Makes sense. And we still have we have a Charizard. Okay, so I forgot to put Charizard on the side. And it does put in some work here. It's going to be a non-shadow. So we have them swapping into their Sylveon. And again, with the RPS, they did swap though, but that's okay. We're looking good here and locked. Going to go straight for the Blast Burn. There's no need to bait. I'm not even playing around. It doesn't cost that much more energy. And we're resisting Charm. So it's a pretty given thing to do here. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. Moonblast or Psyshock. Charizard is kind of squishy. So although the charms are resisted, like we just talked about, they are starting to add up here. Taking them out with a Blast Burn, building up extra energy so we can get to this other Blast Burn up against this Wall Rain. But it's not over yet, folks. This is not enough, not even close. Swapping into our Obstagoon and going for Night Slash for whatever reasons here. And taking the win. That was a really close one. They're going to get closer, okay? Like a movie. It's just going to get more exciting towards the end. So we have a Muck lead here. Let's see. Poison Jab. You know, if it has Poison Jab, it's looking okay. Kind of go toe-to-toe, even if it has Acid Spray. But I've been noticing a lot of people do run Sludge Wave. And with the Poison Jab as well, I think it's kind of a little bit of a surprise. It took me by surprise a few times. So yeah, it's kind of a nice strategy since everybody's kind of thinking, oh, it's going to have Acid Spray. And then you get hit by a Sludge Wave, right? If you're Dark type, then you're just going to let it all go through. And then all of a sudden they hit you with that. It's enough to take you out. So here we go. They've Acid Sprayed us twice. We're going to go for another Night Slash. And the reason why I go for Night Slash and not Cross Chop is for the potential boost. But unfortunately, I didn't get it. That's just the gamble that I had to take there. Bringing in our Wall Rain. And we're just going to try, I think we try to farm down. I think that's the play we would want. Yeah, we don't want to get off an Icicle Spear with that much health left. And they have Toxicroak. So we're going to go right for the Earthquake here and think, you know, maybe they think we're going to bait. And we land it. Doesn't quite KO. One more Powder Snow takes them out. And they have an Ampharos in the back. So I think, oh, shoot. This battle. Oh, my gosh. All right. So we're going to try to get that shield out of them. Charizard and Walrein, of course, are going to be weak to Electric. They let it go, holding onto their shield. And we still have 2 shields. What the heck are we doing with our shields over here? Folks, use your shields. Sometimes you just get caught up in a situation and you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. Rewind just a second, please. I need to redo that part there. All right, so we have 1 shield left. We're going to go ahead and shield this up. We can survive 1, but this is going to be extremely close here. Now, something we have going for us is the fact that the Volt Switch is so slow to register the damage, so we're going to be able to do this here, but is it going to be enough? Of course it is. I thought they had another Pokemon. I wasn't paying attention. All right, next battle. Charizard, Obstagoon. It's not, particularly the best lead. And as you did see in the beginning, my Obstagoon did have Hyper Beam. We do have Cross Chop. The Hyper Beam is going to be a special feature in the next video. We've used it before. It's really fun. Surprise to hit the opponent, all of a sudden just like, bam, Hyper Beam. And it's stab because Obstagoon is normal. So, yeah, it's a pretty nice bonus. I was going with Gunk Shot. We will see some of those battles. We do land a Gunk Shot. We'll see if that video or that battle makes it into the clip. Anyways, up against Charizard here. We're going to shield this. Double shielding it. Okay. Very interesting. We got Walrein and Charizard in the back. All right, let's see how this works out here. All right, so since we're getting both shields from them, they're going to be catching. Oh, boy. With the Sylveon. Sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and bring in... Oh, never mind. Sylveon. I saw S. Swampert. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Walrein to catch this. Let's see. Can we catch it? Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely. So there's going to be a lot of catching of an Earthquake. Oh, man, in the next video, I could just feel the tension through the phone. When I did that, it was so funny. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and, well, we can't do anything else but let this go because we have no more shields, right? So we have a bunch of energy, though. Kind of need to tap on that as quick as possible before that Amphrosis wild chart or Volt Switch connects. And fortunately not getting off the Earthquake because we don't have enough energy. Bringing in the Obstagoon here because we don't really want to bring in Charizard quite yet. We want them to throw that energy. Shields are down. That is a Shadow, so we're going to be able to do a lot of damage. But somehow we're able to get to another one. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if they have like... I don't know what's going on. I feel like they had a charge move ready to go. Maybe they were trying to build up to 2. Nonetheless, we take the win there. And here we go. This is where the battles start getting pretty exciting. Let's see what we have going on here. Leading with the Walrein, we're met with an Obstagoon. Bad lead for us. Horrible lead, but we do have, you know, the Obstagoon in the back. Technically, this whole team is kind of weak to Obstagoon. But we're also going to be doing a lot of damage to theirs with ours with the counter. All right, so we're going to go Icicle Spear here and then immediately swap into our Obstagoon. And since they're staying, this is just perfect because we have Trevenant. We want to do as much damage to that Obstagoon as possible. They go for Cross Chop as expected here. I was hoping that I was able to get this off before they swapped, and we were able to. Beautiful. They're swapping into Glade and Night Slash. So since we have such a massive resistance to Confusion, we don't need to really worry about that damage at all. I think we call the bait. We just let it go. We don't care about the Obstagoon at this point because we do have Trevenant in the back. So they go for Leaf Blade, which is just perfect. They're not taking us out with Confusions. This is just great. So will we get their last shield? We do. Fantastic. So now we're just going to wait for them to go ahead and throw. Or we're going to get to another one. Obstagoon putting in that work. Let's get it. All right. So we're getting... Oh, that was the last shield. Man, I'm out of it, folks. Sorry. Long day. Let's go. It's one of those go battle days, you know. Whenever I don't get a video up, it's just like disorientating. So it's kind of late right now. Still have a bunch of stuff to do. So we're bringing in the Trevenant here. Going to go for the Seed Bomb onto the Walrein. Swapping into our own to catch the Icicle Spear. That was a nice catch. Let's get it. All right, their shields are down. We got one shield left. And letting it go as well. So I get, you know, this was a bad lead one that we're describing. It was not so much like a crazy ending. All right, looking good. Taking that win. And moving on to the next one here. What are we going to be leading with? The Walrein again. Okay, another bad lead. This is perfect. Good. Let's see how this works out. Trevenant in the back. We don't necessarily have 2 counters. I mean, if Blaziken had Brave Bird, then we'd kind of have 2 counters-ish. But it's not necessarily really a counter, just a move that's super effective to it. So Trevenant is the counter because you don't really want to swap into your hard counter. You're just kind of hoping on them to potentially maybe swap out. Now, a lot of times when they do stay, it actually could be pretty good. So we're going to be double shielding our Blaziken because we hit so hard. Even if they come in with a counter, I mean, they got the water in the front. I mean, I don't know if they'll have another counter to Blaziken in the back. So we're just taking that risk, and now we're going to be able to get that last shield from them, which is perfectly fine. They go for Dark Pulse, taking us out. So we're obviously going to be bringing in the Walrein here. Shieldless opponent. Now, I think what we'd want to do, maybe we were trying to hit that Earthquake, but since they were able to get to a charge move first, so there's that Sludge Wave we were talking about, and it does have Poison Jab, but unfortunately we locked in that Earthquake. I was going to say we would want to farm a little extra so we have energy built up. So we're going to immediately swap into our Trevenant when they do bring in their Poliwrath, and they're going to be bringing in their Escavalier. Now, this is perfect, going for a Shadow Ball. Shields are down. They have to get to a Mega Horn to take us out. Now, if this is Mega Horn, let's see. All right, not enough. Perfect. And Poliwrath, this is going to take them out. Seed Bomb. All right, so we made a turnaround there with the bad lead. Looking good. Let's keep it moving. Blaziken. See, no, look, here's the problem, folks. I'm just a glutton for punishment, I guess, because I just keep using the Pokemon that keep on punishing me. But when you take wins with them, it's so satisfying. It's so fun. Even the kind of order I put these teams in, it's just kind of rewarding to see if you can pull it off. Anyways, we're going to be swapping into our Trevenant here up against the Dragonite because it still can hold its own because we do have Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. So we did bait them, so we're going to go ahead and shield up this Dragon Claw and go for Shadow Ball. And if they want to shield this, then, well, they've used both shields, and we got, yeah, Walrein to handle that thing. Since they're shieldless, this is going to be great. And they're using their energy here. That's even better. Perfect. So they're going to be energy dry. They're probably going to swap. All right, going to go down with the ship. So we're going to let this go. That's certainly not no Outrage or Hurricane or anything like that. And we're going to go straight for Earthquake here onto their Glade. I don't know what, because they have Magnezone. Okay. That was a mistake. And Wild Charge. So this is the strategy. Simply farm this down and Blast Burn Glade. Simple as that. So we'll shield this up. Unfortunately, it is a mirror shot, but we're able to take them out. In comes Glade, and their health is just too low. We're able to get to the Blast Burn, and Blaziken pulling off the win for us up against a Confusion user at the end. Let's go. Next battle, What are we going to see? Probably leading with the Wall Rain again. It's just so solid. And a Charizard lead. See, this is what I'm talking about. So this is great. Blast Burn, it's going to do about half damage. It's not a big issue, really. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to combat this thing here. No problem at all. You already all know. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Shielding it up, just because we want to stay comfortable here. Kind of go neck to neck. Kind of maybe get a shield or two out of them. See what happens. There's the shield. Beautiful. Now we will let the next one go through. I don't see a reason why we would shield it up, because we can survive the quick moves afterwards too. Or at least, well, at least a couple before we go down. They're going to be able to farm us here. Or they let it go. Beautiful. Otherwise, I'd have to use 2. Oh, we made it to the Icicle Spear, but we didn't get it off. That is so frustrating. Bringing in Blaziken, unfortunately, into a energy full Trevenant here. So they're going straight Shadow Ball. They're not even trying to bait. Bringing in a Swampert. We're going to be immediately swamping into... Swamping. You know that feeling, or... You know, when you're thinking of something and talking to somebody and you kind of say the word that you're thinking. I was looking at the Swampers. Anyway. I do believe I screwed... Alright, so... This is good. We're good. It's all done. This is easy money. Yep. In comes Blaziken, and we're going to go ahead and go Blaze Kick and take the win here. Alright, they shielded up, but we're able to get to another one. It's pretty close, and we don't need to hit another bubble. There's no need. And taking the win. Let's go. Alright, so, like I said, I didn't really gain points. You know, yeah, it's okay if we don't get to Legend. It happens, right? It is what it is. And whatever, right? Don't need to prove ourselves every season. Next battle, we're met with a Glade. All right, so we kind of need to make sure we maintain this here, because we do not want the Blaziken to go up against that with shield at all. So bringing this as low as we can is going to be perfect. We're going to let this go through, calling the Leaf Blade. Beautiful, beautiful call. All right, going to go ahead and throw the Icicle Spear, and we will be shielding up the next one. It doesn't really... Oh, they're letting it go. Oh, let's go ahead and shield this to win swap. Absolutely. Easy money. So they do not swap because they don't want to get locked. Bring it in Machamp. We're able to actually get to the Icicle Spear. That's actually huge. Huge. We needed that. Big time. Perfect. We do have Trevenant, but still. All right, going to go ahead and bring in that Trevenant now. Unless they have payback, we're going to be on, I'm not going to say easy street, but looking pretty good. Rock Slide still does hurt. And they have a, oh my goodness, the Sylveon on the back. I don't know how we're going to pull this off. So going to go ahead and go Shadow Ball. We're getting that last shield. And going down with energy. Are you freaking stinking me? Well, I was really kind of dropping the ball today. I was kind of just more feeling too rushed. Like, Go Battle Days are great and all, but it's like, I'm just thinking, I got to hurry up and get a video. It's like, I just need to take my time and relax and think about the battle. So watch this here. Incredible. This is the, whoa, we got what? 1 HP, 2 HP? Getting to a Blast Burn and barely taking the win with that Blaziken. Let's get it. That was a good battle. Next one. Leading Blaziken. All right, met with that Ampharos. This is interesting. So we don't really have anything to worry about. It's not Shadow. Thunder Punch is moderate. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but we are, adding up damage over there with our counter as well. Going to go ahead and just go Blaze Kick. We're going to get a shield out of them. And getting to another one here. If they want to double shield that's going to be perfect, actually. All right. And what's the weakest thing? Whale Ring. We got the Obstagoon back on the team here. Going to go ahead and bring that in. Now we need to look out for a Focus Blast. So I do shield this one up. It could have been. So it's better to, safe than sorry. They have used both shields. I use one. I'm going to come out of here with energy. Sounds good. And we're getting rid of the threat to the Whale Rain. I think that's okay to me. Bringing in a Escavalier with counter. Oh boy. All right, I had to go run downstairs. I left that sound bite in there so you can hear that kind of like banging. It sounded like somebody was like trying to beat the door down, but it was just Athena's tail smacking against everything because her brother came over, my son. So we just call him, is your brother coming over? So you know how she gets excited when she sees him. So you had to go downstairs and check that because I can't have anybody beating on the door. Anyways, what do we got going on here? Earthquake, surviving that and barely get, see, there you go. See, this is that rank 1 wall rain for you. There you go. Perfect example. Surviving barely and swapping to, what? Did I swap? No, I didn't. Okay, they just took us out. And we're going to be able to get this off onto the Escavalier. This better be quick, otherwise we're going to go down from a couple of counters. Whew, one more counter, we were out of here. For whatever reason, I'm going for Night Slash. And we're taking the, I think it's just about the same damage or whatever. Looking good. Could have gotten the boost too. Next battle, leading Blaziken met with Trevenant. Now, this is, it's fine. You just kind of need to call the Shadow Ball or Seed Bomb or whatever. Seed Bomb is still actually going to do an okay amount. You can let it go easy money, but we're calling the Shadow Ball correctly, so that was good. Good call. They let the first Blaze Kick go through because they can easily survive that, as well as the counters here. Shielding up the second one. Now, what do we want? Nah, yeah, we're going to let it go. I don't think it's really worth it. I think at this point we're going to go in here with Obstagoon and farm down with counter. Let's go. They can get off this little Seed Bomb, do a little bit of damage, no problem at all. We're going to come out of this with energy, and that's good. All right, so going to be bringing in a Swampert. Sounds good to me. Since we have all this energy, Swampert can deliver, but Obstagoon can take the hits as well. So we're catching. Let's go with the catch game. Gotta love to see it. And yep, they got their own wall rain in the back, and we still have energy on our Obstagoon here, and we're kind of loaded up on the Whale Rain. We didn't really get like too much of an energy advantage. Let's see. All right, a couple of powdered snows, and they're getting to their Earthquake. They could have overtapped. I wasn't counting. All right. So at this point, they have to go Earthquake. I mean, they can go Icicle Spear, but I mean, it does no damage. You've been in that situation. At this point, it's just like so little. They're probably going to go Earthquake. Okay, sounds good. And they've got one shield left. We're farming down with a bunch of energy. And, well, we're going to be able to just keep spamming this Swampert here with the Night Slashes. Don't think we'll get the boost, but it's not really required to win this battle here at all. You should never rely on the boost. I mean, you could say, come on, get the boost. But to never, I mean, there's some situations like, all right, if I get the boost here. But anyway, we will survive this if it was Shadow, easily taken out, obviously. Could you imagine a Shadow Obstagoon? Ooh, that sounds nasty. Although they'll probably won't release that because it's Galarian, but who knows? Maybe they'll start doing that when they feel like people are starting to walk away. They're like, oh, Shadow Galarians? Anybody? You already know. So we swap out of a bad lead into a not good swap in, to be honest. We shielded up, and they're bringing it on their own wall rain. So obviously straight Earthquake here. And we got to counter users, so we got the old team here. Lovely. Love it. This team is so fun to use. It can be really, really reliable. It can be tricky. And, it's just kind of like a team to say, I want to play Go Battle League and go blah, 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 blah. My gosh. I want to play Go Battle League and have fun. Okay. Oh, I don't know how relevant. This is not relevant at all. But I got this water purifier where I can actually go to like a swamp and literally scoop up swamp water and it'll purify it so I can drink it. Gotta be on the top game for that survival. That's not top game. But living in Alaska, I don't know. I feel like we're so isolated. If something were to happen, like, I don't know. I'm not going to get into spec. Like, I have my ideas, but I'm not going to say. But we're so isolated. Let's just put it that way. We kind of need to figure out if there were something to happen, would you be able to survive a couple of months? So that's always like kind of something that I think about. I mean, probably more so because I have a son now. And, it puts a different perspective on life, to be honest with you. If you have somebody to take care of, your point of view of life changes. Well, at least mine did. It completely did. I was like eating whatever I wanted. I wasn't a complete slobber or nothing, but as soon as I had my son, I was extremely cautious. I didn't try to go vegan, but no, thank you. I did that for a month. Bad idea. Think of longer. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching and take care.
me.